Hey there, so welcome to this new Morin Khuur test video. This time it will be like a high-end Morin Khuur, so I kind of like selected four for you. So the first three are the same price, 2,800,000, and the last one actually is a little bit discounted. It's 3 million instead of 3.5. So actually, as there is a discount, it's kind of fit in your budget. So I hope that this one will be good because it's really looking great and the discount really is quite nice. So we'll start with the first one. So the first one has kind of like a little bit of a dark brown tone. So you can see the color and the wood like that. You can see that the finish is like really nice. Then as usual, ebony for the tail, fingerboard and the pegs. Then that's how the head is looking. So the head is a little bit on the simple kind of like type. So let me check a little bit. But well, as it's kind of like the high-end product, high-end Morin Khuur, we don't have any trouble or issues here. Okay, so let's see and hear how it sounds. There was a sticker there. Okay, so the first one, this one is already like super great, really well balanced, really bright, very strong, not too dry, not too mellow. So yeah, definitely great, definitely great. So well, that's already a very nice start, and it actually looks really cool as well. So here is the second one. So as a first sight, I see like this kind of little lines on the fiber of the wood. So maybe I would kind of like avoid, but the wood on the back is quite nice. So same ebony for the fingerboard, the tail and all. The horse head is kind of a little bit more worked on, like that. Kind of a bit like. So yeah, I don't see anything of concern except that in some part of the wood you can see like this kind of line, like here. So it's not really a bad thing, but it's always better when the wood is kind of like with the same kind of like fiber all around. So let's see how it sounds. Okay, so well, this one is also pretty nice, but I would say that it's not as good as the previous one. The previous one had a little bit more body. This one tend to be a little bit sharp, a little bit more on the dry kind of like the high tone type of sound. So the difference is very subtle, but I would go more for the first one so far. And also the fact that there is this like little line and stuff on the wood makes me kind of like bend more like for the first one, but it's still quite great. But well, the first one was better in my opinion. Let me just make it say again. Yeah, totally, no question. So let's see the third one. So, well, the third one is also pretty cool. It has a little bit more of a glossy kind of finish. The previous one were more on the matte kind of type of finish. This one is a little bit more glossy. So same, we still have the ebony everywhere as we had the previous one. The horse head is a little bit different this time. The mane is, oh, it has kind of like the knot of the wood like just in the head, which is a little bit unfortunate, I would say. So yeah, let's see how it sounds. I think this one is even better than the first one in terms of sound. So the only thing that I see that can be a little bit of a negative thing is that not just in the face of the horse head. That's the only thing that I would tend to see as a negative thing. The rest, the finish, the wood, it's really beautiful. There is really like no question about it. So I think this one is a little bit better than the first one. Let me just try again. The first one. This one is a little bit more sharp. The third one had a little bit more warmth in it. Let me just try again. I think so. Let's see the last one, which is discounted. Oh, it has a massive hit on the front, so well, that's not gonna be that one, definitely. So well, but the sound is really good. So actually we have like something really great. Like the wood is really great, and I think the discount comes before because there is this little hit on the front. So I was wondering why, and I think that's the reason why someone probably put a hit with a key or something. Also, the horse head is actually really nice. So, and the sound is the best, I think, of the four. So the sound is good, but not actually as good as the third one. So I'm just gonna recheck again the first and the third one. Um, think actually the first is. I think the third one is better. Yeah. So I will lock this one for you. So basically, out of the four, it's the best one. The making is great. The wood is nice. You can see like there is like this free kind of like area, which is like usually what we are looking for in the instrument. The wood on the side is really cool. The glossy effect, it's super clean. The neck also is actually very comfortable, a little bit more comfortable than the previous one, I would say. The pegs are fairly great. So yeah, the only really the only thing that is this, we can see one knot on the horse head. That's kind of like a beauty mark or something like that, you can say, like this. So for me, in terms of sound, this one is definitely the best one. In terms of body or food quality, this one is the best one. So I will lock that one, and if this little detail is fine by you, then this will be your instrument. So and if that little detail is a little bit annoying for you and you prefer maybe the first one or the last one or whatever, you can tell me, and then I will see with the shop to change the instrument. So I mean, to unlock this one and to lock the other one if you want. So for now, for me, this one is the best option. So I lock this one, and then you can tell me on the chat what you think. So see you soon. Bye bye.